HunterX was a 2022 metroidvania game by Orange Popcorn, who are, I believe, the same or potentially made up of many of the same people that did 3000th Duel, which was Neo Popcorn. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know whether there was a change in name for any particular reason. New company, don't know, but clearly made by many of, if not all of, the same people. And HunterX was okay. It was a demon hunting schoolgirl style game with an okayish plot, some 2.5D metroidvania action. It was all right. It wasn't mind-blowing. The map wasn't mind-blowing. The plot wasn't mind-blowing. It was the definition of all right. It didn't do anything special, but it didn't do anything badly either that I can remember. Now, when they did 3000th Duel, they put out a DLC/expansion called The Wise Ones. I have no idea if Codename T is a DLC/expansion. It might be. I know nothing about it, but there was an email sent to me a few days ago asking if I'd like to try it, and I do. So let's do so. Stick it on normal, because I don't remember HunterX being massively difficult. Cross? Just a little further. The crack in the world. I have to hurry. Is that saying cross because that's the Xbox button prompt? Or is that his name? They do like their glowing moon things. Oh, this, I recognise this sound effect from the first game. Or the first... Yeah. City Centre, Sector 3. Are you okay? Did you remember anything else? The moonlight has grown deeper, just like back then. There must be a crack in the world somewhere. Let's investigate this area further. I've just thought it is possible that this is simply an extra character. Let's, before we make any further progress, yeah, the problem is HunterX is, or HunterX Hunter is actually an anime series. And therefore, if ever you search for anything related to it, not sure. Not sure. Either way, the first game opened us out in the city streets. This is clearly a different character. It'd be really interesting to see if my original map. Jump traces. Yeah, it's saying cross instead of giving me an actual button prompt. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, combat feels as it did. Animations are nice. R2 to dash. Karma is our souls, or our XP. Destroy an enemy's bullet. Ow. Got a very kind of cyberpunk. Oh, we can only dash on the ground. Acquired the Mortal Blow core skill. This all seems very familiar. Acquire MP each time you attack. and the blue MP slot recharges, you can use Mortal Blow. The triangle. No, this is definitely different. This is a lot more industrial. There's our guard. Yeah, this is more cyberpunky than the original. One thing I've got to remember is not to button mash. On the equipment screen, you can equip or change items. There's a wide variety of items that you can use according to your situation. Hunter potions, recover, your HP. Can't move through enemies. Oh, we have to go up and over. Because we can't double jump, yes. I'm assuming we're going to get much the same suite of abilities as previously. Also, do we have a map? We did have a map because I saw it. What's it on? R2, obviously. Interestingly, this is as far out as we can zoom. I'm wondering why we don't have... Yeah, traces are our tutorials. This looks very similar to what it was before. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Right. Camera shake. Yada, yada, yada. Controller. Oh, I mean, at least we can completely rebind things, should we want to. I appreciate that. Interesting that it doesn't recognise R3 as a button, which is kind of a shame. Right, I'm going to put that on L1. That can go on R1. That can stay there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put that on the touchpad. Yes, much better. You probably noticed that you can only... that it's got analog stick movements. Ah, that feels much better. Yes, I don't remember these robots being in the... Yeah, they're definitely using the same map system as previously, including the same graphics. A silver ring. Alright, so we can put on... stuff. This is very, very much the same as the do I call it the first game? The original game? Again, I don't know if... I'm assuming it's a sequel? Interesting that we get a shadow but the scenery doesn't, so it looks a little bit weird. Like that, in terms of, you know, it's the shadows cast across the wire, but then it does weird stuff because of how the ground works. Portal? Interesting that we have a level up statue. I don't recall them having 3. I keep seeing these ladders and expecting to be able to climb them. You cannot. Gold chest. You can parry an enemy's attack by matching their timing. Oh, that was... Whoa. That was not matching their timing. Oh. That's an area transition. Right, now we don't have Interesting. They come back. Are they supposed to? I don't recall crystals coming back in the first game. Let's do some... None of that. Let's leave some map markers on. Oh, that's a ball. Yes, the enemies are definitely different. Okay, that bowls us over regardless of whether we're blocking or not. Another potion charge. I tell you what. Just because I'm intrigued. Oh, this is going to break the capture. For some reason, it doesn't minimize well. Where is... I'm just intrigued as to if and how similar this map is versus the original games. No. New map. New map. Not the same one. I just wanted to check that because I felt like, you know, if it was the same map... Nope. Leave me alone. Let's go this way first. I'm glad it's a new map because that means we get to yeah, I get to explore and map out a new area. You've discovered a researcher's trace. Report on android malfunctions. The recent spate of android malfunctions are believed to be caused by successive amounts of karma. Excessive amounts of karma? Not a British or not an English-speaking company. I think are they Korean? Potentially. Maintenance checks confirm the karma supply is not faulty, but the Android black boxes show that the karma capsules were momentarily amplified. Typical symptoms are similar to the internal OS being infected by a virus, resulting in loss of control and excessive violence. End. KSI Second Research Division. A patterned ring and a tough iron ore. Slightly increases critical chance. Interesting. A blue door, which has handily been marked on the map, but I'm going to put a mark there anyway. Yeah, as I said, the original HunterX didn't do anything like magnificent or... Could have been quite tight with the timing on that. I do quite like the music. I vaguely recall, was it HunterX that actually had a music loop that didn't loop properly or got a little bit annoying? Or was it HunterX that actually did it quite well? I forget, it's been a chunk of time. Yeah, this is so much more industrial. Oh, hello. Controls feel decent enough. You know, not going to blow your mind or anything, but tight, responsive. We've got a reasonable chunk of air control. Yeah, so it looks like the map very much does the same kind of thing as the first game. It's a grid-based map system, but there's a lot of places where kind of rooms get tucked inside empty spaces, which is fine. Oh dear lord. That's a big sword. I like the fact that they've changed the run as well. Slower also. Interesting. That knocked them out of their attack. It's a very horizontal great sword attack. I'm actually going to use one of these potions because I can't remember whether our potions get refilled. I wonder whether this changes parrying at all. Also, one thing you need to note is that if you button mash, you do get locked into the attack combo. Map traces. It's important to check the map. No, I can't read. It's important to check the map to learn more about the area you're exploring. Map is divided into the full map and area maps, and you can mark important places. Okay. I didn't even realise that was a one-way door. I don't think I'd even noticed. So we've got a teleportal. Yeah, so these are marked on in yellow. It used to be... How did they used to do it? They used to do it with red squares. Red squares for saves, yellow for teleport, actually. Very kind of Castlevania-esque. But obviously, with this being the first area, I suppose they've decided to... Reach the next level. Now, keystones, if I remember correctly, they allow you to faff around with the skill grid. Let's have iframes on dash, first of all. Damage dealt by mortal blow. Hit enemies while sliding. Yeah, so you have to spend a certain number before you can get to the next thing. But as well as that, as you can see in the corner, core skill not acquired. You actually need to find the skill as well in order to be able to unlock things. Reduces stamina damage while guarding. I vaguely remember Mortal Blow being quite useful. So we couldn't get up there because double jump. So you can put markers anywhere. You're not limited to putting markers within the rooms, which is something that I actually really appreciate. Randomly, a chest just out in the open. A gold ring. Slightly increases attack. Defense. Defense. Oh, when we do get our potions back. Boss. Runaway android. I like the fact that they get a nice little... Oops. Oh dear lord. Oh my god. Oh, that's a double hit. Hunter's Fate. Resurrect after being killed by a monster. Yes, you got hunted. The animation lock is something that you have to watch out for. You cannot parry out of... Oh, you can dash out of an attack. Oops. Maybe I should put on the defense ring. Nah. Give me my karma back. Oh, you have to collect it, yes. It's soulsy in that regard. Nope. I remember the mortal blow. Not the mortal blow. The defense down on the parry. Don't know what that was. Ooh. Ooh, that can hit me. Shit. Damn it. Gotcha. Oh, it sliced his bits off. Wonderful. Energy ball. Occult traces. From the equipment screen. Oh yes, it's a spell. We get spells. Right. So, yes, we can put an occult that the runaway android was carrying. Fires an energy ball forwards. There we go. So yes, after you kill a thing, let's get some HP. Yeah, so after you kill a thing, it opens up a new save place. This one doesn't have a teleportal, so it's just the first one. Now, onto a new area? Uh-oh. Yes, it's a very specific style of game for very specific new skill, air dash. And I'm going to be honest, it still kills your momentum dead. I was hoping that if they made another game that they would have done something about that, but you just kind of, you stick there, you hang there for a second, but if it's anything like the previous game, you can get multiple air dashes and chain them together. But you'll now see that this is unlocked. But we need to spend another... I'm going to use that. And this now opens up. This. Second attack mid-air? Yes. Item use. Ooh, I vaguely recall that being quite useful. Ah! There we go. You can now cancel your attack into guard or parry. Requires 2. You'll notice that some of them have got different costs. Getting up sooner after a knockback is really useful. Speeds up use of hunter potions. Yes, I recall that all of these things were, in many ways, very useful. Could you technically do a no-level run of this game? Yes. Would it be really frustrating? Also yes. Oh, I remember this archway. I definitely remember that sound. A crack in the world. Do you remember when I met you a year ago? We met in front of a crack in the world like that, though it closed after I stepped through. How have you been, Suki? Shall we go? You've discovered Marcus traces. Where am I? These things attacking me devils, but they look just like machines. I was saved by a man called Tayo. He introduced himself as a hunter mercenary. He didn't express any surprise when he heard my long story. He can't explain why, but said my tale seemed familiar. He claimed I came from the distant past. Tayo says he's lost his memories of the past, but sometimes those memories come back to him for a moment. As a hunter guardian spirit, it's my turn to help him. So here is our portal. And this will take us into a fantasy version of the world. So a very similar setup to the first game. So Residential Zone 28 was where we started the first game. But this is City Centre Sector 3. And a very straightforward looking zone. Interesting that we've got a glowy door there. We didn't have glowy doors until a chunk into. Also, there's a... Chances are we can't get to most of these. Let's see what they've done with the Desert Stronghold. I knew it'd be connected. This is the land of your ancestors. Place feels different from before. I'm sensing a strong devil presence. Be careful. I'm always careful. Do you believe me? You probably shouldn't, because I'm light now. Interesting. We've got a couple of ways that we can go. I'm going to go left. Scorpions! Is that a scorpion with a bomb? It was, but it wasn't actually the scorpion that had the bomb. It's just that the bomb had fallen in the same place as the scorpion. Oh, there's cannons in the background. I see. So we're, I have no idea why you'd need to zoom in this far, if I'm honest. But it is what it is. Okay, so they've still got the chests that have got random stuff in. There's only one kind of map marker, which is... I prefer a little bit more... I'd like a plunging attack. I can't remember whether we get a plunging attack. He didn't die. Well, I guess we are going this way. Let's continue onwards to the right. Yeah, you have to be... Ow. You have to be very deliberate with your swings. Learning how many hits enemies take. Ends up being quite useful. Ooh, you've got poison, have you? Well, there's a chest up there. It marks chests on the map, which I really appreciate. We can get up here, so let's do so. Okay, we're going to need a double dash to get across there. The way we make them spin is very entertaining. I don't know whether they're supposed to spin quite so much. Were there breakable walls in the first game? I can't remember. You can tech yourself out of out of the knockdown as well. Hello. Ooh. Ow. There we go. He was a bit beefier. Ah, a battle axe. I assume that's just, it is. 56. It's much faster. But that's not how we roll here. Oops. I'll probably use the greatsword for most of the game. Level up, save, and a portal. Yeah, so the map is built up of kind of squares, and you can just about tell how the squares work. Just uncovers them as you go. There we go. Let's go left. Oh. Hey, Tayo. We fight so many guys who launch those annoying projectiles. You can defend against them with a guard or parry, but you can also just take them out with your weapon. Swing your sword and crush them. I actually parry. Get a little tutorial about. The jump incidentally does not queue up the same way that attacks do. Uh-oh. Excuse me? Halt! Unidentified strangers may not pass here. Skillmaster. Mia. Well, it's not very skillful if that was her... Oops. Oh, geez, that's got some range on it. Don't know why I did that. Realistically, what I want to be doing is parrying her, but it's really difficult to do. Oh. Oh, she's got a magic weapon now. Whoa. Ah. Yeah, okay. Skill spammer. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, I was doing alright then as well. We got hunted. Okay. Oh, that really? Ow. This greatsword's actually a little bit odd in the sense that it has less reach than you might think. I should have used my karma to level up, shouldn't I? No, oh, bollocks. Damn it. Yes, if I felt more confident figuring out, you know, what the parry actually is like, I'd try and parry him more, but... Instead, I'm just going to get juggled. Oh, okay. She didn't have a voice line for that attack. That's what I've been going off, the fact that she says something. I mean, we're not doing very well here, are we? I'm tempted to go and see what else is around. I suppose I could put some points into... Oh. So we can't go that way. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to get good. Let's try that. Do they have scaling? I don't think they do they? They've just got different stats. This seems to have a reasonable range as well. Basically, anytime she stands still, she's probably preparing for an attack. So her shield glows when she's about to do that. That's her double attack. That's her dash. That's her... No. Oof. That's a swing. I'm gonna oops. Nope. Gotcha. There we go. Holy Sword. Defeat Mia in battle. Not now. Is she going to become an ally? That's what happened in the first game. Alliance of Hunters. We just grabbed a Holy Sword. Oh, we didn't. Ah. It's a spell. Behold my Holy Sword. Do I have any questions? Ask about this place. Built in the desert borderlands. Just beyond the border is Celestia. Or at least it was before it fell to the devils. We use this fortress as a base. We can use keystones to unlock skills. Okay. The axe seems to have a good chunk of benefits. Oh. Otherworldly hunter. I am the priestess protecting this world. Not the one from the first game. I can't. Is this the same little dude? I forget. Caring for hunters is a priestess's calling. I will serve you. I am a doll. Here in this place. No. Save. And level up. What did mind do? Oh, mind was mortal blow. Yeah, all of the stats are useful. How may I help you? Affiliated with the church, assist hunters. Oh, she's a shop, isn't she? Yes. Oh, these things. Return stones. Super, super useful. Get them. Buy them. Love them. Enjoy them. These are the same as previous. Oops. That was me using Holy Sword accidentally. Really nice stained glass in the background. I'm assuming stained glass is fairly straightforward and easy to do in video games. But Yeah, there we go. So she's potion seller. She's the skill person. Let's just keep on going. Rough iron ore for upgrading. This is where the blacksmith will be, but the blacksmith isn't here yet. We had to find them in the previous game. We populated the hub. You didn't die. Oh, you did. Oh, it's very easy to chain up an extra hit. Especially if you don't think. I find it interesting that that goes along the ground. Let's... Oh, hello. Poison sword. New spell or an actual... Actually gives poison. I can't remember whether poison was a useful status effect. Probably not against these guys, but... Ow. Whoa. Shoot. Take that. Aha! Karma crystal. Karma crystal. Right, we can go left or... No, right. Right or down, because cardinal directions are hard. I don't remember being able to... Ooh, hello. Ow. I love watching them spin. Hello. I'm trying to remember. It's weird because when we were doing the parry at the start, it's when they start their swing. Yeah, it's when they start their attack. And a potion and a strength fragment. Fragments were temporary. Oh no, they're potions. Fragments. Fragments are temporary buffs. Potions are just HP and mana. Not entirely sure why they're not just called health potions, but they're not. Yes. I find it interesting that we have to hit those. I'm going to hit all the walls, just in case. Ooh, soldier trace. You've discovered a soldier's traces. We'd driven the devils out to the outskirts of the stronghold. Victory was so close I could feel it, but then one of them quickly climbed up the ramparts and the tide of battle turned in an instant. The blade of his sword cut to the captain in one fell swoop, and my comrades fell one by one as poisonous liquid spewed from the devil's mouth even. Ugh, I can feel my consciousness fading. Have I been poisoned? Yes. Maybe. Okay. I found an elevator. left it is. I don't think we're going to be able to link this up, but you never know. Interesting, another portal. They seem to be being quite generous. Devil Shrine. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.